Look up at the night sky. For thousands of generations, humans have gazed into that same cosmic ocean, asking big questions. Where did all this come from? Why are we here? Religion, in its countless forms, is one of our oldest and most powerful attempts to answer them. A story we've told for millennia to find meaning in a vast, chaotic universe. Our ancestors, surrounded by forces they couldn't control, became pattern seekers. We saw order in the stars, the seasons, and the mysteries of life and death. We imagined unseen forces behind it all, spirits, gods, destinies, planting the seed of religious thought. Before science, we had stories, myths, and rituals, our first tools for making sense of existence. These gave us comfort, a sense of control, and a way to live together. Every temple, sacred text, and whispered prayer is a testament to our quest for connection and understanding. As we explore the history of belief, remember, this is a story of fear and hope, power and community, and our deepest questions. The echoes of these first spiritual awakenings still shape our world today. Understanding this journey helps us understand ourselves. So let's travel back to the dawn of human consciousness and listen for the first whispers of the divine. The story begins where wonder meets the unknown. Imagine a world where everything is alive with spirit. The river, the mountain, the tree. This is animism, likely humanity's first spiritual belief system. Early humans saw the world as a living web, where storms were sky spirits, and a successful hunt was a gift from animal spirits. Shamans emerged as the first spiritual specialists, bridging the physical and spiritual worlds. Archaeology reveals cave paintings and ancient graves, hinting at rituals and beliefs in an afterlife. These beliefs weren't organized religions, but personal, local, and deeply tied to nature. They changed with the tribe's needs, but laid the foundation for all future religions. The idea that unseen forces shape our world and that we can reach them through ritual would echo through history. These were the first sparks of a fire that would light up civilizations. As humans settled and built cities, beliefs evolved. In Sumer, city patron gods replaced local spirits, and massive ziggurats became centers of worship and power. Priests managed temples, collected resources, and developed writing to track the gods' wealth. Religion became the operating system of civilization, justifying power and organizing society. In Egypt, the Nile's rhythm inspired a religion of order and cosmic balance, Ma'at. Gods like Ra and Osiris reflected nature's cycles, and the afterlife became central, driving the construction of pyramids. The pharaoh was seen as a living god, the bridge between people and the divine. In both Sumer and Egypt, religion became institutionalized, shaping empires for millennia. It was no longer just personal. It was the foundation of law, power, and identity. The age of organized religion had begun. As cities grew into empires, trade and conquest spread beliefs far and wide. In ancient marketplaces, merchants exchanged not just goods, but stories and gods. Conquest brought syncretism, religious blending, where conquerors adopted local gods, often giving them new names. The Sumerian Inanna became the Akkadian Ishtar. Zeus merged with Egypt's Amun. The Romans mastered this, absorbing gods from every culture they ruled, making it easier to govern diverse peoples. Shared myths traveled too. The Great Flood story began in Sumer's Epic of Gilgamesh, spread to Babylon, and became Noah's Ark in the Hebrew Bible. These stories weren't about one truth over another, but about shared human fears and hopes. Religion became a living, evolving network, shaped by contact and change. The ancient world's spiritual melting pot set the stage for new ideas. Beliefs were never static. They adapted, merged, and spread with every encounter. This constant exchange made religion a powerful force for unity and transformation. The seeds of global faiths were sown in these ancient crossroads. Amid this swirl of myths, a radical idea emerged: monotheism, the belief in one universal God. Judaism embraced this first, with Yahweh as the just, transcendent creator, demanding ethical living. The Hebrew Bible's stories gave the Jewish people identity and purpose. Centuries later, Jesus of Nazareth's teachings grew into Christianity, offering salvation to all and spreading rapidly across the Roman Empire. In the 7th century, Muhammad's revelations in Arabia became Islam, calling for pure monotheism and uniting spiritual and social law. Islam affirmed earlier prophets but presented Muhammad as the final messenger. These Abrahamic faiths shared roots, but each offered a new vision of God and community. Their universal messages shaped civilizations and continue to influence billions today. What's the takeaway? Religion is a dynamic river of ideas, always evolving. Myths and gods were borrowed, adapted, and reimagined across cultures and centuries. Understanding this history helps us see the common threads connecting humanity. Different religions are often different languages for the same hopes and fears. This shared story can foster empathy and break down prejudice. Religion has shaped art, law, science, and politics. Understanding it is key to understanding civilization. The story of humanity is, in many ways, the story of belief. Today, religion continues to adapt to science, secularism, and globalization. The quest for meaning is endless, so keep learning, stay curious, and explore the tapestry of human faith. The journey of belief is far from over. Where will it take us next?